Have you given any more thought to the travel show, the destination travel food show that you'd want to do with your MCU co-star, Anthony Mackie?
Yeah.
What would be the first location you'd go to shoot the pilot?
We would go, I really want to go to Japan.
That'd be awesome.
Personally. But I don't know if I'll make it there anytime soon. Has he been on the show?
He has been on the show, actually.
He probably got through these pretty well.
He did.
Of course he did. Yeah, I always thought he and I should do a traveling show. Maybe we will.
And you know what? If you need a home for it,
This is where we start.
this is where we start.
Right.
How many years is it now? 2010, so like 12 years. I think it's like, no, it can't be 12 years. When was Winter Soldier? That was 2008? 14 years.
Tease any secrets, surprises? I feel like that's what we love about Marvel so much, is like the little Easter eggs. Have you guys even seen a script yet?
No, we cannot tease anything.
There's nothing to be teased.
Okay.
Yeah. The only secret I can think of is that Anthony Mackie is not in the film, but he will be. I'm sure.
You're going to
every day
You're going to invite
missing out on our fun.
Yeah. All right.
Will Steve Rogers appear again? I hope so, man. You know, Chris is my boy. We all love and enjoy Chris. I'm highly upset that they've put Sebastian in a movie with Wyatt and left me out. There's a whole lot going on. So I'm like, you know, if Sebastian gets Wyatt, I should get Chris.
How do I refer to you guys collectively as a unit nowadays? Is it Stackie? Is it Stanky? What do you go by?
Stanky. I guess.
I like it. Stanky.
Yeah. Stanky.
Who is the better friend with Chris Evans?
Me.
And to quote Chris Evans, news to me.
If both of you were to text Chris right now at the same time, who would he respond to first?
Let's see.
Do it.
We have to send at the same time.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
Let's synchronize. Okay, here we go. This is big.
You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
All right.
Right.
Wow. Lots of tension. Chris Evans, it's up to you. Who do you love more? No cheating. Let us know.
I actually texted him, Anthony.
I texted him too.
So
I'm thrown off by that A, Josh.
don't let it distract you. Focus on the ass.
Is that a butt?
I guarantee it's a butt. Our crack team insists it's a butt.
Haha, Evans just hit me back.
What'd he say?
Not me. There we go.
It is definitive.
And he wins. Oh, he got me. He beat you by a second. I love him.
Are either of you willing to reveal what he said?
Nothing. I text him, I love you. He texted me back, I love you too. Miss you.
And Sebastian?
I love you. Hope you're good. He goes, he beat you by a second. That's great. That's great.
It was so close, though. He went right in quick succession. Sebastian, how do you feel knowing now definitively Chris Evans loves Anthony more?
Oh, I'm okay with that. We're okay. We're all in the same world. We're okay.
Last year, I spoke to Sebastian and Anthony, and I don't know if you remember this. I want the other side of this, what happened. I asked them both to text you at the same exact time to see who you loved more.
Yeah.
Now, Mackie claims he got the text back about a nanosecond ahead. What was happening at Chris's house?
It's
when
true.
this was going
All
on?
right, so I got both texts immediately, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna blow Mackie up right now. He said in his text, don't text Sebastian, text me first. But you know, I mean, the truth is, I would have texted them both back instantly. They're both dear friends of mine. I love them with all my heart. So you know, Mackie knew what he was doing, and
classic.
And the
Mackie,
truth is,
yeah.
he did get the text out first. Seb was right behind him. So just for the sake of who got it in first, I had to send it back to Mackie.
Amazing.
So let's talk about Sebastian and his, how do I say that? I'm just going to say it. He had a talking penis. What was it like seeing that? I mean, don't we all? You have a talking penis, Anthony Mackie? You said you did. You said you did. You said you did. No, it was great. I mean, look, his talking penis. I've known since the beginning that Sebastian was an amazing actor. I've always enjoyed working with him. He's one of my dearest friends. So just watching him, you know, really get to shine and show his light It's amazing. I couldn't be more happy for him.
I was the first person to fight Spider-Man in the MCU, Tom Holland. I mean, that's figures, right? I guess we helped him out. It was so weird and wild because it was such a funny moment with sort of him catching the arm and the punch and everything, and Anthony and I sort of having to come together over it. Basically, Anthony and I got a show because of Tom Holland. I guess that's like what I'm realizing now as I'm talking, which is something I'd really hate for him to know. Tom, that is, not Anthony.
And it's safe to say 20, 30 years from now, you'll still be as tight with Sebastian as you are now?
Probably, man. He's one of my ace boom coons, and I'm excited for him to see where his career is going. The Tommy Lee performance really, I think, has pushed his visibility to a different level, and I'm excited for him. I think it's just the tip of the iceberg.
How are you and Tom Holland doing? Have you sucked it up and watched No Way Home yet? I mean, you and Mackie just give this poor kid so much grief.
I almost felt like I was like, wow, this joke's gone way long. Like,
you guys are.
I was sitting there going like, oh, here I am promoting my movie, saying like, you know what, I'm not going to support Tom Holland. Meanwhile, his movie is obliterated mine. Like, it's just like $500 million, whatever it is. I have not seen it yet. I need to see it.
No tattoos on the actual Sebastian Stan. Having gone through this much tatted up look, how big of an Anthony Mackie tattoo are you planning now? That's obviously going to be the first one, right?
The Anthony Mackie tattoo. No, I mean, he is tattooed on my heart for a very long time, forever. So,
for good or for bad, yeah, you can't get rid of that guy.
Exactly.
My world rocked. It's like, are you crying? What's that? Are you crying? Am I crying? No, I'm not crying. You're crying. It's okay to cry. People cry. It's great, but I'm not crying. I'm not a crier. I don't cry.
This is my second interview with you in a row where you're not paired with Mackie.
Ago, yeah.
And
yes.
It feels a little strange. I got to be honest. Like,
it feels very liberating.
It doesn't feel like you're being unfaithful here.
Oh no, Anthony, first of all, hasn't returned a text of mine since November of 2021. So
what?
We're taking a break.
You taking a break?
Taking a break. Yep, exactly. I sent him a picture of my Christmas tree, and I got nothing in return. So
nothing. Well, let's make him feel bad. How proud are you of him, though, like as the new Captain America?
No, you have to understand, I love him. That's the real problem. Like, I love him. Like, I actually miss him.
Yeah.
You have to work with him. He's like the best guy to kind of always remind you of, just how fleeting everything is and how fun it should be also, while it has to be all these other things, it's still, that we're lucky to be able to do this. And so, but I'm very excited for that movie, and I think he's going to be great. He's going to add a whole different feel to that idea. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Rocky, in some ways.
Yeah. Everybody's got to work with Mackie. Plus, he will remind you to cut that check too. On
I'm like, there is no check. There's no check, Mac. I don't know what check you're. Yeah.
We had Sebastian Stan on the show, and he said that neither of you really knew the extent to which The Falcon and The Winter Soldier was going to be a series, but you ran into each other at the same hotel, and based on that, started to piece it together.
Yeah, we were, and I had no idea where he was, because he lives in New York, I live in New Orleans. So I come down to the lobby, and I see him in the lobby, and I'm like, what are you doing here? He's like, you have a meeting? I'm like, yeah, you have a meeting? It's like, yeah. I'm like, you're going to do it? Like, I don't know. So it was like this amazing Texas standoff for about 5 minutes. Then we stood outside and waited for our cars, and neither one of us said anything. And I was like, all right, I'll see you after your meeting. He's like, yeah, you too.
I saw this! Anthony Mackie to make directorial debut with Claudette Colvin biopic. This is great. This is amazing. He's going to kill this. I mean, he's talk about energy, he's one of the most charismatic people I've ever met in my entire life. And he will, no matter what, always lift you up. And I just think him in a leadership role of any kind is good. We were on some red carpet or something, and he goes,
I don't know what he said. He said something like, "Man, Sebastian Stan, you looking good. Pow, pow, pow." I'm telling you, I get more people saying that to me now than anything else ever. Like they're like, "Pow, pow, pow." I'm like, thanks. I guess Anthony coined that, you know. But that was pretty good.
Do you remember Sebastian Stan? Man, you're looking good.
I'm here for Forrest Gump, right?
Man,
this is the premiere.
Man, oh man, let me tell you something.
Seats taken. I got it.
You ever see a guy this handsome walk in the streets, he's gonna get arrested because he's killing all the ladies. Look at that. Pow, 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 pow. Look, Sebastian's one of my dear friends. I think it's obvious that we work extremely well together. So the idea of, you know, us being a duo, it ain't that bad of a thing. No. You know, I think everybody get what they want. You know, you get the glaze and you get the chocolate glaze, you know? So it's like everybody get the donut they want. So I think we'll all be happy with that.
There's story to be told. He was flirting with your sister. I want that to happen.
I know. I'm like, what are we doing right now?
Yes.
I'm Bucky.
So I want that to happen.
Sebastian is such a relaxed guy. He's such a mild-mannered guy. I try to be competitive with him. He doesn't watch sports. He does nothing. No, we have nothing. Everything I do, he do the complete opposite.
Well, he's going to be on the show next week. What should we ask him? Anything good we can ask him?
That's hard, man. He's such a boring person. He really does absolutely nothing. Ask him why is he so boring. Ask him what his hobbies are. How about that? Ask him what his hobbies are.
I think we're just going to play that next
week. That's him, man. Absolutely.
Because half the time I have to listen to him talk. So he actually he just talks so much that I never get a word in. So he never knows anything about me, you know?
All right, well. All right, get close. Come closer.
Well, which way? Why do you have to have your legs open? You know what? Fine. Here. You happy now?
All right.
Yeah.
Good.
We're locked
That's
in.
fine.
It's a little close. It's very close. That's what you wanted, right?
Guys,